Are we on?
We are on, and good afternoon, everyone. We are back.
I'm not even sure what episode we're up to.
Oh, do you want me to check?
I think it's episode 184. I said it with conviction.
You did, didn't you?
Hey, I know things. I know things. I know that it's the 1st of December, and I'm excited for the fat guy to come down my chimney.
Oh, look, it's 184.
Yeah, I know stuff.
Don't you?
Sometimes
That's
I do.
really useful too.
It's usually. That's probably the only thing I'll get right today. Now, how are we? Welcome everybody. Another Hearns live show here from the studio in our safe place. It's been great. I've had a good day today.
In the safe place?
Yeah, we've done some exciting things.
Wasn't so safe last week, was it?
You were unhinged. It's safe to say. We've got a very special guest today.
We have, indeed.
And we've got a regular segment, a new regular segment, Talking Trains with Will James.
That's right.
We've got a special guest on, Tony P. He's going to talk all things no prep drag racing.
Fast stuff.
And we've got some new goodies that have come in, haven't we?
We have.
And some epic worldwide releases. Big news.
Big
all
news.
All right, so who have we got watching? Let's say hello.
Let's say hello to Dave White. Hi, Dave. Dave's with us every week. Craig Jones is too. Oh, Sorian's on.
That's fantastic. Hey, Suze.
Suze isn't on all the time, but...
No. Yeah. I actually meant to call him during the week and it just gets away from me.
What about?
Just say hello
just
stuff and see how the Hornet went.
Right.
The Hornet for a race. I don't know when the race was. I haven't seen any pictures.
Right. There you go.
Maybe he'd like to share us with it all. Is Panda watching?
I haven't got Panda yet. I've got Retro Rob. He's going to be excited with something we're going to show later.
He's going to be super excited, Retro Rob. He's probably still working on the dog fighter that I snapped in half for him.
And we've got someone that I don't recognise. It's Daz of the Moo.
Oh, go Daz.
He says g'day, so I reckon he's an Aussie. He may not be.
Oh, that's a bit presumptuous.
Isn't it?
Oh, jeez.
It's all happening. It's all happening.
Got the train man kicking in the studio. The station master Will.
It's all happening. So what have we got here?
Got car of the week, my friend.
Haven't we? Haven't we?
We had the train of the week last week.
Didn't we?
We've reverted back to normal proceedings.
Yes.
Car of the week. What do we need to know?
We need to know the make, the model, the year, the colour, and the weight. Why have you gone all silent?
Well, there's two colours. I'm a bit.
Oh, okay. So
I'm a bit disturbed by the colour.
Do we need both colours? Do we?
I would like to know both colours.
All right. So we'd like to know both colours of the car, and what do you want to know?
It's probably got a name.
The killer wasps or anything?
The killer wasps. Yeah, the killer wasps are good.
I've got no idea what the killer wasps
are. How many cylinders it has? I don't know. Some tidbits. I'm sure the people out there know way more about this than I do.
All right.
In fact,
fair enough.
I can't even confirm the year yet. Luckily, I've got my.
Oh, look at that. Anthony's on.
Anthony will guess the car before we've even.
He's already started, so we'll get back to that later.
Has he?
Oh, there we go. So Dad's is from the Blue Mountains. So he is an Aussie.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He may not be an Aussie, but he's living in the Blue Mountains.
You can hear an Aussie from a mile away. You're tuned to it.
Aren't I?
I don't know how. Without further ado, let's get Station Master Will on.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Let's see what he's got
this
time.
Let's talk trains. Welcome back, Will.
G'day, everyone. How are we? How's everyone doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Wonderful.
Pretty good, I reckon.
Well,
welcome.
Yeah, I
thought. We've got some exciting news. It's the 1st of December. It's the first Friday of the month.
It is. It is.
What's that mean?
What does that mean?
Well, it means a couple of things. One is we're getting ready for Christmas.
Yes.
So we've got.
What else happens on the first Friday of every month?
Well, on the first of every month, Australian Model Railway News comes out.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you head over to Will James Railways YouTube, you can find out everything that's happening in the Australian model railway scene.
Yeah.
For this month, as well as all the exhibitions.
A bit of cross promotion.
Bit of a plug, but it does have all the exhibitions in it for next year as well that have been announced.
Oh, cool.
So there might be an exhibition coming to somewhere near
We
you.
won't be able to keep BJ away. He's quite the exhibitionist.
That's all right. You've got to show off what you've got.
Absolutely. That's what I always say, but I always get slapped for it.
These videos are for, isn't it?
That's right.
Wonderful. But
fantastic.
As it is the 1st of December, I thought I would show this, which is Santa's Express. So, it's kind of that stereotypical kind of Christmas thing. You've got a train under the tree. And now, you can have that. You can have a train under the tree. And not,
if you let's have a look. Yeah. We're going to do an unboxing.
We'll do a bit of an
Are
unboxing.
we? Okay. Are we going to the next?
You're not allowed to drive this one.
Yeah, we'll open it up. Got to show.
So this is from Hornby.
This is from Hornby. So this is one of their starter sets.
And it is 00 scale.
It is. But this has got everything. Maybe, you've got someone you think should be into model trains, which is everyone. And this is a good way to get them into it.
So it could even be a good gift idea.
That could be a fantastic gift idea. So you've got your controller. Controller there. So this one will plug onto the rails using this piece.
Oh, it's got the special, terminal thinger.
Yeah. So
What's that piece called?
The special piece.
Okay. I thought it would have a special rail term.
Oh, it possibly does, but we'll
It's
just
not a
go with
It's not a frog.
It's not a frog. No, we don't have any frogs in this one.
Or panda clips.
No, we can go into frogs in another episode, though.
I
If
look
people want
forward
to see
to it.
about frogs, they can let us know in the comments there.
Is it a lizard?
No lizards. No,
There's
lizards,
going
no frogs.
to be all new uni frogs. They're going to
There
take
is.
the
We're gonna
world.
get uni frogs.
They're going to take over the world.
I thought there was only one of them.
No.
Isn't that why it's called unifrog?
No.
No, there used to be
Well,
two.
there will be one of them.
Oh.
There used to be insulated frogs
Yeah, and electrofrogs.
and electric frogs.
What
And now
about
it's gonna
chocolate
be-
frogs?
Oh, doesn't
Chocolate
go
frogs.
so well with model trains,
Oh, doesn't it?
unfortunately. Now,
Yes.
You
We'll
do-
settle
Yeah.
down.
you do get a bunch of set track
Mm.
to make a loop. Now, at total length, this will come to about just under a meter with the straight pieces in there and about just shy of 80 centimeters. So about a
Perfect.
meter by 80
Perfect
centimeters.
under the tree.
You could just use the round bits here and it will make a nice loop of track around your Christmas tree. Now, you do your little locomotive. So you've got Santa's Express here.
What sort of loco is this?
This is an 040 tank engine.
There you go.
This is in double O scale. It's nice and easy. It's not overly complex.
Are these the ones that Santa uses?
Absolutely, it is. Yeah.
Can you
Why
hear
else
the
would they
bells?
put them in there? Yeah.
That's Polar
you
Express.
make the
That's a
noises,
different one.
It'll be all right. So you get this
No,
nice...
isn't Polar Express? Isn't that like the tail that you can only hear the bells if you believe in Santa?
I actually haven't seen it.
Oh my
I
lord!
probably shouldn't I? It would make
It's about
sense.
a train.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's called Polar
Oh,
Express.
I'm so sorry, everyone. This is terrible. Second appearance. I've let everyone down. No.
I could be completely wrong.
You could be completely right as well, because neither of us know.
How many crickets did you get?
It's because I've got kids that age, I suppose. I don't know. It must be a kid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd interject. Keep going, my friend.
So you also get a couple little carriages here. One says Santa's sleigh in transit.
Oh, well, let me focus on
So
that.
what?
Yeah.
So he's got the sleigh inside there.
Apparently.
Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Santa's sleigh.
Oh, that's crisp beige.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
That's nice. Look at that.
It's high def.
And then you get this one, which is destined for the North Pole.
Oh, it's got all the toys in it.
Little toys in it. This is a removable load.
Stuff in all
take that
stations.
one out if you want.
And where do all stations? Where do all train lines in Melbourne lead?
Flinders Street,
Yes, baby.
where Hearns Hobbies is. Where you can come in and
Straight
check
from the
this
North
out.
Pole.
Yeah,
Wonder how long that'd take.
a little bit.
Not with magic dust.
Yeah, but V-Line and Metro will get in the way. Probably slow everyone
We got
down.
magic dust.
Yeah. So that's the kit there, the Santa's Express. So that's $220.
And that's from
That's ready to
Hornby.
go. And that's from Hornby.
That's
And that's a
fantastic.
great starter set. Oh, you've
Isn't
got
it?
a little railer in here. This one,
Oh, that definitely helps.
that makes putting the trains on the track a lot easier.
We demonstrated a railer. Remember?
Because
With a TT.
I struggle with that.
Nice railer.
I do struggle.
Yeah. Well, that one will make it nice and easy.
Especially a little 009 one.
Oh.
I always put it on crooked.
That's smaller scales always gets
In
harder.
scale. Long things.
Yeah. And we also have Santa. You
What do you mean we've got Santa?
I
What do you
brought
mean?
Santa as well.
Oh, have you?
Is
So we've
he-
got a
let's have a
Santa
close,
figure.
close
Is he
look at him.
00 scale?
No, he's a little bit bigger. So this is O scale. This is 132. But we've got Santa here. Which one do we?
He's nearly big
All right,
enough to drive the car.
let's do the zoomage.
No, but
Oh, there he is.
there he is.
What brand's he from?
I'm going to probably mispronounce this or pronounce it really correctly. Prizer?
I reckon Prizer sounds pretty good.
I reckon it sounds good.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's a Prizer Santa.
So we've got a few Santas here as well. If you're looking for a Santa, possibly for your O-scale trains or layout, or what else could he go with?
You
What
can
else-
sit, you
Yeah,
can sit him on
Christmas
top
cake.
of the,
Do you reckon he's a bit small for the car there, but
He's
no,
good
he
for the
could be like
cake.
a giant statue.
yeah, could be. Could be.
Well, that's a big teddy.
It's a big bear.
No, that's a big
I
teddy.
heard
bear.
that you had a big teddy once, didn't you?
Not sure.
Oh, okay.
Not sure.
We'll get into that a bit later.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So there we go.
That's it. Well, thank you for coming on again, Will.
That's all right.
And I look forward to. We'll put a post up for the link at some point.
We will.
We'll get people over to your new show, your monthly news
channel. They want to find out about what's happening in the Australian model railway industry. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
if they want to know what's happening in the Hearns model train, come and speak to Will.
Come in.
Station Master Will.
Yeah, come for a chat. Anytime.
Fantastic. Well, that is Talking Trains with Will James. Thank you for joining us again this week.
Oh, this.
I love the way that he unpacks trains the same way as me.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I would have been told off in the past for that.
The looseness is good.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love it. Good little Santa.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very good. Look at the detail.
Well, he's got a beard. I've never seen Santa and myself in the same room together. I'm not saying I'm Santa. I'm just saying. I'm going to put these down. He doesn't know me very well.
You're going to start some rumors now, aren't you?
He doesn't know me very well, does he, Will James? He thinks
that
I'm a responsible train handler.
Responsible, you're not. All right, let's get back to some of these.
There's many things I'm not allowed to handle, and just model trains is one of them.
We've got some guesses.
What?
I'm sure Rob reckons that's an HZ. He's wrong.
I'm disappointed.
It's wrong because it actually tells me.
It does.
It does. No, sorry, it's not.
And what about a year?
Yeah. Oh, we've got another HZ, 1979. Is it 1979?
It's definitely not a HZ, and it's definitely not 1979.
Okay, there you go. We've got to wait too.
Wait.
Yep.
I'm going to have to get the scales out.
But
I'm scared because
Jeff has said 900 grams.
900 grams.
Yep. Let's keep going down here.
Let me move around. I'm going to have to weigh it.
Here's a color from Jeff as well. Frost white.
Ooh,
with white. Black top roof. There's no black roof.
Well, you don't want to give it away.
Sorry.
All you have to say is that's incorrect.
That's incorrect. Sorry. That's not been trained up properly yet.
You don't want to give it away. You just have to say that that's incorrect.
What else we got?
I'm scared that people are going to see the car.
Oh, Anthony's talking about pinching a punch for the first day of the month. I haven't copped one of those since primary school.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe because I've been fighting back. Baden, 1976 HX.
Oh,
what's the white?
I have got a white.
Cotillion white. Oh, what do you got? So 900 is incorrect. 900 is too low.
It's too low.
Yeah.
900 is
Beta's
too low.
gone 800, which is too low.
Too low.
All right, what do we got here?
Good to see Beta one. He's obviously working hard again. He's probably got his slippers on.
Let's see. Let's go. HQ is incorrect.
Not a H.
Because we're already got.
People are loving this car, aren't they?
Aren't they?
What color is it?
Retro Rob Rex is 1278. 1278 is too heavy.
Too heavy.
So between 900 and 1278.
900 and 1278. And it's not a HQ or a HZ. No. I think people are just going to work their way around the alphabet, aren't they?
I guess so.
But what is it? Is it a Porsche? Is it a Porsche HZ?
They had one, didn't they?
HZ.
It was very secretive.
Was it? It probably didn't exist.
No one knows about it.
Hey, let's get our next guest on.
All right, let's do it.
A special guest.
Yes.
Come on in.
Oh, and he's carrying something.
Big guy. It looks like a lollipop.
Yeah. Does it?
Wow, the way he's holding
Tony P.
Tony P, how are you today?
Not too bad. How's it going?
Let's move this sucker out of the way.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not quite
move
the scale.
Porsche out of the way.
That's right.
Copper top.
Copper top, yes.
Is that what you've called the car?
It is.
Oh, is that you named it?
Tamiya copper.
Tamiya
good,
copper.
Isn't it?
Although it looks quite orange in some of the photos, but yeah.
Was there a reason for that color?
No, I just liked it. I just wanted to try it.
Tamiya pigments are really nice. I've never actually used a Tamiya paint color. I've gone, oh, that didn't look very good. It always looks good. Maybe just because I love it by the end of it, but they always look really, really nice. Yeah. So what have we got here?
This is the drag car I won the Vic titles with. Yeah,
Vic Champion.
Yeah, Vic Champion. Yeah. Outlaw something.
Luckily, someone was away and sick, so that helped.
You don't say that.
No.
Victorian Champion.
Yeah. Victorian Champion in Outlaw, no prep drag racing. That is great news with copper top.
Fun. Yeah, as it is sitting there right now.
So what body is that?
That's a Proline Corvette C7.
Yes.
Drag body. And the unfair wing with a custom bit because they didn't have that at the time.
Is there a chance that it goes around in circles, this car?
It has. That explains some of the dents, but traditionally, no.
Oh, isn't it meant to be isn't that an aerodynamic aid?
No, it's not.
I thought that was a design.
Yeah, no, it's not part of the original Proline design.
That's just the quality of Proline bodies these days.
It's a custom Tony mod.
Right.
If you get Biddy design, they don't have those creases.
No.
Until after you crash them, of course.
It's pretty stiff, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's actually quite a nice, solid body.
Tight like a tiger.
Mm. Yeah.
So pop the hood. Let's have a look underneath.
Oh,
what have we got? So what does it take to run the fastest outlaw drag car?
A bit more than this one, but the fastest on the day.
You're the winner.
Yeah. So basically, sweep red tires.
Oh, that's a win.
They work.
I'm
really
excited for that.
well.
Obviously, a hero brand of. I keep touching them. I don't know why I shouldn't, because it's probably.
Aren't we meant to be touching? Because I was grabbing them before.
They're probably all coated and sticky, dangerous stuff.
I try to clean them, but yeah, you never know what gets left over. But yeah, so sweep tires.
Yep.
Tekin 6500 kV motor, R1 ESC.
Mm-hmm.
Firework 12,000 pack.
Just a little battery.
Just a little one.
Because 2 seconds is you need a 12,000 milliamp battery. It just sort of makes nonsense, doesn't it?
It is, absolutely, because when you charge it after the run, it only puts in around 250 milliamps back into it.
And that's with burnout running everything.
Lets out all the joules, mate. All the joules have to come out.
All the joules?
Yeah.
Yep.
The main reason you do that is you need some extra weight, plus you get a lot more current out of it at once. So
and it'd be a lot more stable voltage.
Yeah.
Because you are putting this thing under... you showed me some of the data logging before. It's like 370 amps.
Yeah.
Running through
and that's not a lot. It can go higher.
It can go higher.
Yeah.
So you want the weight at the front to keep the front down, right?
Yeah. So they've got another one which is 9,000 and it's a bit smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And I chose the bigger one just because it helps keep the weight down. It gives you a lot more steering during the run. When the front wheels aren't in the air.
And is this a chassis designed by yourself, or is it an off-the-shelf thing? Or
no, it's the chassis designed by me. Some of the bits are 3D printed, like the front bulkhead and servo mount, the gearbox standoffs.
I might do a little bit of close-ups, eh?
And the bumper, and the body post, and the body mount at the back. So you've pretty much made the whole car. Yeah. It's based on B6 4.2 or B6.2.3 suspension arms and links and turnbuckles and whatever else.
Yep.
But all the other bits are all custom bits.
There's a giant battery.
So,
big battery, isn't it?
Yeah. Big battery.
So you get your receiver on a mount, which is double-sided, which is using the Velcro. Is that so you can move it around as well?
It was just easier to do it that way, so I just put 2 big strips of the dual lock, the 3M dual lock down, and then you can move your battery backwards and forwards. You can move your receiver around. The ESC's on the same stuff as well, so you can take it apart. So if you need to do maintenance, it's a lot easier to just pull bits off.
Right.
And you don't have to worry about the double-sided tape stuff that we normally use. And if you have a colossal hit, it'll just come off and take some of the energy off, and it won't cause as much damage, hopefully.
Right.
That's a theory anyway. So,
all the bits.
Yeah.
So you definitely see the 3D printed bits you've done here.
How fast does it go?
The fastest it's been on the run at Knox during the VIX was 73.5 mile an hour.
Yep.
And time-wise was 1.93 seconds there.
Don't you use the metric system?
I don't know what that is. Drag racing has been traditionally American-based, so everyone uses mile per hour.
It's true, isn't it? It is one of the last motorsports in the world that uses every imperial measurement that they can find.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, let's say 73 miles per hour.
Yeah, 73.5 apparently. Yeah.
In 1.9 seconds.
Yeah.
That is mighty quick.
Yeah.
And the tires, do they wear out? Like how many runs do you get out of a tire?
These have had quite a few runs, and you can still see the center line in them.
Yeah.
There's still quite a lot of grip there. Most of it, the wear and tear seems to be on the side ribs there.
Yeah.
What are the shiny bits on the tires? Is it?
That's probably just a little bit of residue left over from the prep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tony showed me before, and I did lick it a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Just a little bit.
Oh, is that your saliva?
Well, could be.
Right.
Yeah.
I love this thing.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And you've been drag racing for a while?
A couple of years.
Hang on, this bumper's 3D printed too, isn't it?
Yeah. Some people go for carbon fiber bumpers, but as you saw the body, this is more of a crumple zone. It's a lot easier to replace a 3D printed part than a carbon part.
Carbon does look nicer, but yeah, this is way more practical.
Yeah,
this could make a really good under tray, couldn't it? For a velodrome car.
Definitely.
I think this whole car could make a very good velodrome car.
No chance.
Why?
No,
if it goes 73 miles an hour in a little straight line, imagine how it goes around the velodrome.
Yeah, it's not designed for long runs. It's designed for short, fast runs.
We can just change opinion.
Yeah.
No.
I always find it fascinating how cars are designed for specific racing, and they're quite different to one another.
Well, have a look at the steering. Have a look at the servo horn and the steering system. It's so unique, and it's very direct, and that's what I really appreciate about it. Is that it's got the modern geometry design of Ackerman, but it's also direct. There's no bell crank there. There's no slop. It is direct drive to the servo, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, just trying to keep parts down, and bell cranks take up a lot of space, so it's just easier to do something
and it shouldn't
direct.
Wander around as much once you get it all dialed in.
Yeah, and in theory, you should be doing a straight line run, so steering shouldn't be an issue as long as you've got the links paralleled and you don't get a lot of bump steer and all that sort of stuff, which is handy as well. So, yeah.
I love it. I love this thing. I think it's really cool. And how many iterations of the car did it take to get to this level?
This is the second one, with some variations and some 3D printed bits here and there. But this is the second model. The first one was designed around the B5 buggies. This one's designed around the B6.
Yeah. And BJ is going to put some links up.
I'm going to share some links. So the first one's the Victorian Radio Controlled Drag Racing Association.
Yes. That's where the Vics were held at Knox and Bunjil Way, Knoxfield, around the corner from
so let's
Bunnings
just
and the Knox
off-road track.
So these are Facebook groups.
Yeah.
And then the second one is the No Prep.
Yeah, Vic No Prep group. So this is where we talk about these cars and announce events.
And No Prep is aimed at the track. Yes. So they don't prep the track, but they prep the tires.
Correct.
So you might be 3 different kinds of goops that you put on there and use hair dryers and tire warmers.
So check those out.
Are you allowed to do burnouts?
You are. With Pro Street, I think you have to, just to prove that you haven't put any goop on. With the Outlaw cars, you don't tend to because you want the goop on the track.
Oh.
Yeah. You tend to basically put the car down, might roll it backwards and forwards because we don't have a lot of races, so we don't get a lot of build-up of goo.
Yeah.
To go faster, you tend to do that.
Oh, but the other guys, they have to zip it to make sure that they don't have.
Yeah, but you need to do that anyway with the No Prep cars just to give it a bit of heat and
you're not allowed to use tire warmers on those other cars?
Correct, yes. It's aimed at a fun, competitive entry level, or not entry level, but a fun, competitive class without as much effort going into it as the Outlaw cars. You need a lot more equipment for this and a lot more prep and everything else. So
and a lot more probably understanding and knowledge that you learn along the way with those things.
Yeah. And some of the guys running the Pro Street class are doing really well with no prep at all. Which
I noticed Travis is watching.
It
says the big T.
That's right.
One of the big T's.
One of the big T's. Well, Travis has been in the studio before with his stuff.
He has.
He's been in a drag racing special before.
He's got some
and he bought like 3 cars, and he didn't just bring 1 car, no?
And
they were like,
a lot.
Each one was like biblically more expensive and bespoke than the last.
He's the local fast guy here.
Wow, if he bothers to turn up.
Yeah, if he's not sick.
So you look at the gear ratio.
Got to be in it to win it.
That's right.
That's very different to a velodrome gear ratio.
And the buggy from which it come from. So that's from a 10th scale 2-wheel drive buggy,
right?
Associated buggy,
right?
And that would have usually had like a 78. I think they come with a 72 in the box.
Yep. So that's quite large.
Got 102 on it.
Right. So normally these have a bit of a gear cover that goes across from that white piece straight across, it's that wouldn't fit there.
So I think if we put the 69 tooth on it. And a big pinion should be right.
Quite a big pinion on there.
That's right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
we're getting closer.
Yeah,
it's got the big battery. We'll definitely go for 4 minutes.
The battery might.
Where are we headed with this? Where are we headed?
No.
The ESC definitely won't.
No, that is cool.
Yeah.
So I noticed on the what do you call the little wheel on the back?
That's a wheelie bar.
The wheelie bar?
Yeah.
And you've got the adjustable slider here.
Yeah.
So this, do you adjust that much, or you just found the sweet spot?
No, I basically made it when I designed it to be as long as the limit as it was.
Right.
And I've just ran it in that position all the time.
Yep.
And it seems to work the best there. Trying to run a little bit shorter, you get some more lift on the front of the car, and you don't really want that.
Right.
The only thing I've added since then is that turnbuckle to
this one here,
stiffen it up a little bit. Yeah,
okay.
So it gives it a bit less flexibility in the rear. And you can adjust it as well. So at the moment, you've got probably about 8 mil of height between the wheel and the ground. So it lets the car squat a little bit, but not a lot. And then it's got its own little spring action there.
Yes.
And it'll generate grip without.
So basically,
the car.
when you launch, you're going to have this squatting in the rear. The front lifts up.
Yes.
And then you've got the rear wheel touching.
Yes.
And then it unloads, does it? Or it's always touching.
It'll touch and then it'll lift up as you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So as you accelerate,
yes,
some weight will come back up because you'll get the normal squat on acceleration,
yes,
and then it'll lift.
Yep.
And then you'll get more downforce on the front as well. So
right,
that'll bring the nose down.
Okay.
So that's the ideal run. You want it to squat. You don't want it to unload the tires. You still want that load at the back to accelerate hard.
Yeah.
Because the tires squashing and twist too, so the ride height comes down lower from that.
Yeah. So
they twist, right? They go around this way.
Yeah. As you can see here, the wear marks. It actually runs on the ground.
Yeah. Got to try and get some slow motion footage. It's actually quite handy for debugging what's going on as well.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a GoPro hanging out here.
Yeah. Some people actually draw white lines on the rims,
like the rear ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you can actually see.
That's why they have white bands on.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
is
they
it?
can capture it on camera.
Oh, right. There you go.
Makes it a lot easier to see if you're getting a lot of wheel
Is there room for a rocket?
There's always room for a rocket.
There's always room for a rocket.
Did you say rocket? Where are our rockets?
Tony has kindly volunteered himself. He doesn't know yet. Kindly volunteered himself to make up rocket brackets.
No problem.
What, for 4 of these?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, cool.
We've got
2 sequentially
2 on each side.
2 I don't know. I just want.
What's the burn time though? Because the run's only 1.5 seconds or 2 seconds. So
no, not for that event. Another event.
Okay.
Ideas we have.
And they have to go on the body.
On the body.
On the outside. Oh, really?
Well, because otherwise it's going to flame through. We have an exhaust out the front.
Yeah, I can fix that.
We'll work it out.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah? That sounds like fun. Well, that is awesome. That is really, really cool. Thank you for coming in, Tony, and showing us all about your outlaw stuff.
No worries. Quick question, quick thing.
Yep.
Sunday we're having a outlaw run at Knox. So if anyone's interested,
on Sunday,
Pro Street Sunday. Yeah. So the race meetings happen every 2 weeks.
Yep.
First and third week of the month. So first week is outlaw and Pro Street.
Yep.
The third week is the VRC, DRA classes. So foam tires, Pro Street, outlaw, everything, dial your own, all of that sort of stuff. So there's a race on this Sunday out at Knox if anyone's interested. In Bunjil Way, Knox.
All right.
Bunjil Way, Knox.
Well, check out those links that I sent up, and I'm sure the information will be there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you going to be there Sunday?
I am. Yeah,
that's fantastic. Absolutely. I'm sure Travi will be there.
Travis will be
He'll be chomping at the bit if he's back. If he's back from his vacation.
He is. Yeah.
He's
around. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's been showing me all the goodies he's been doing.
I've got a question from Dad of the Moo. He wants to know what distance is that over, lads?
40
I'm
meters.
guessing
40 meters. 132 feet. So it's a 1/10 quarter mile.
Right. Okay. There you go.
You live life 1/10 quarter mile at a time.
Pretty much.
I don't know. That was a quote from a movie I heard once, but it didn't roll off the tongue right.
No, it didn't, did it?
No, I should have thought of that first.
We'll try it again.
There's not much filter going on.
No.
Not much filter at all.
There's no filter.
Never is. Awesome. And Tony has also joined us in the studio. We've made a special as well. So look out for that in the coming weeks. And there's a much more in-depth look at
more detail.
The car, the process, because there is a lot in it.
There is.
We talk radio. We talk about programming the speaker controller with the iPad and all that sort of stuff. So look out for that special. That'll be coming up in a couple of weeks.
I like all this carbon.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? Carbon is such a pretty industrial thing, isn't it?
That is so thick.
I don't know why, but it's just
I love it.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah, it's got lots of holes in it.
It has. Look at all the holes.
There are lots of options for mounting things, but Next version might not have all of those.
Well,
Takes a lot of machining time.
I guess a prototype, you always have that, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it saves you time in the beginning.
Yeah. Once we've gone to dual lock as well, there's really no need to have a lot of the other options as well.
Right. Okay. It's holding on pretty well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you can pick up the car by the battery if you wanted to.
I said to Travis last time that I wanted to get some of that stuff. I'm definitely getting some stuff now.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to like Velcro myself to the wall, to the ceiling.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Might not be able to get down there.
Well, he's hoping that. He's hoping that.
Brett will help me, I'm sure. Yeah, nice. There's some pretty decent.
Yeah.
Chunky. Chunkamunka.
QS8 connectors.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare turn this car on. We could lose a finger.
Pretty serious, aren't they?
Mm.
Very serious.
They're very good. And they've now got bigger ones. There's QS10s.
What?
Yeah, 10 mil. And I think there's a bigger one as well. So, yeah.
You know me, I would have a comical one. I would have a ridiculously oversized one.
Well, with your 1 gauge wire.
Yeah. But that's the size. That's a 10 gauge. That's what's on my buggy. On the battery wires.
Well,
from the Speedy.
It's half the weight of your buggy,
well,
isn't
it? It's just a talking piece.
Yeah, that's it.
A bit of 10 gauge.
Well, that's it.
What have you got there?
It's all about the fashion, isn't it?
And the silver can motor.
And the silver can motor.
Yes,
that's right.
yes.
Exactly. Fantastic, Tony.
Yeah,
Thank you
nice.
for coming on.
No
Appreciate all your time and your effort today.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Feel free to hang around at the studio while we carry on with the show. Or if you need to.
Heckle as much as you like.
Heckle as much as you want. I meant to tell TFG you were coming on actually, so he could hurl some abuse.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Hey, swinging by later.
Yeah. Thanks, Tony.
Oh, so he avoided the camera. Hey?
This time. You never know. We can always get him back in here.
Thank you, Tony P. Where's the little?
So interesting.
There's a little cousin.
Oh, this one over here. Here we go.
Just be
He
careful.
comes back.
Just be
Ding,
careful.
ding,
You
ding,
can't.
ding.
Yeah, just be careful because they might give too much away.
Which bit? Which bit?
No, put it in so they can't say.
What are you covering? I have no idea what you're covering.
There you go.
Is that what you mean? All right. What have we mixed? What have we missed? I missed a bit over here.
There was probably people saying some sensible things while I was rambling on.
Oh, here, Craig's guessed another weight. 1136. That's still too high.
It's still too high. It's between
So 900
and
the last one I said, 1136.
1136.
Oh, Baden's gone 1084. It's lower than that.
That's lower than that. 900 and
It is.
1084.
It is.
We're in
Okay.
there somewhere.
All right, so there's no more comments.
We'll
All right,
put
what
the
else
links
we've
up.
got? What should we show everyone now? Should we show some brand spanking new stuff coming out, or a bit of kit?
Show me some gum show me some plastic. What have you got plastic? Have you got wood?
I got wood.
Show me some wood.
All right,
Come on.
All right, I got some wood over here. Where's all my wood? Oh, here we go.
Bring me some wood. Show me your wood, BJ.
All right, here's a little stash of my wood.
A stash of wood.
What have we got here?
I don't know, but I'm going to open it.
All right, so we've got some wooden ship kits, and these are by Corel. And Corel make premium kits out of Italy.
And it's an Italian manufacturer, is that right?
That's right. So they started in 1972.
Wow.
And out of all the...
Older than me.
Is it?
Mm.
Yeah, it's about my vintage. They give really good quality wood.
I'll be the judge of that.
And it's laser cut.
I thought you were
it's very old school. Okay, so they made it easier by pre-cutting a lot of things. So what you've just opened is one of the simpler Corel line kits.
Simple?
Yeah.
I don't think you call it simple.
This is what they call basic.
What?
Okay.
That is some sort of... So this is the HMS Victory.
The Victory, a very famous battleship.
What battle was it in?
Trafalgar.
Trafalgar.
Yep.
You know your stuff. Hey, this one's got an assembled hull.
Yeah. So
is that what we call it?
Yes. So it's a solid hull, so you don't have to do it in the framework.
Go on to the overhead. I'm not going to completely unbag this bad boy. So it's a one-piece hull.
Yes, because a hull usually takes a really long time, apart from the planking. So this one doesn't. Planking. The planks. You see the other thing there?
Plankton.
Planking.
Oh, planking.
Okay, so you got all your wood strips.
Yes. Yes, go on.
Yep.
Then what?
You got all your masts.
What's all the string for?
That's for all your rigging. Okay, so you see
the
there?
What?
All of this rigging.
No.
Yes, and that's why you see the example on the box. That's an actual finished one.
No.
How good does it look? So there's a lot of work.
So you don't even really have to paint it, I suppose. You could probably varnish it or stain it a bit.
You could if you wanted just a raw finish, which you'll see on the bigger kit. They've just left that raw without painting. But I think the Victory is well known for its yellow colours and such.
I've never seen it.
Haven't you? It's still actually on display.
Let's have a look at the instructions.
All right, so very old school instructions.
It's like a blueprint.
Victory 1805.
That's why I haven't seen it.
Okay, so this is the legend of all the parts. You're going to do all your planking on the top, and there's all the fittings.
So where does it tell you how to do it?
So you're following it here. So here it's all listed in Italian, but English is at the back.
Oh.
So you can follow the diagrams, all your part codes and the numbers, rigging instructions.
And this is the strings that you're talking about?
Yes, the string bits. Very old style.
Are you going to do one on camera?
I don't think so. No, I've got a wooden ship kit at home.
That doesn't count.
It doesn't.
Because it's in your stash.
That's right.
We don't talk about the stash.
So it is quite intricate.
Here we go. Here we have a bit of English.
Okay, so
it tells you a little bit about the history of the boat too.
And then you go step by step. So each one of these, it corresponds with the diagrams which we saw earlier. So you just have to cross-reference it.
There we go.
So if you've never done one of these before,
no,
definitely recommend you start with a basic one.
Start with the basic one, the HMAS Victory.
That's right, because I'll show you one of these of Scotland.
What do you mean? They get more complicated.
This is like the next step up. I think this is childproof.
It's very well packed.
Isn't it?
It's beautiful.
All right, so let me just undo this.
You'll be in charge of reboxing that one.
Will I?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
This is.
All right, so here is.
This would make a great gift.
Absolutely. Certainly. So you can see how much bigger it is compared to the other box.
It's a big box.
And there you go. You've got beautiful white metal.
There's metal bits.
Yes.
Why is there metal bits? And nails.
Yes.
Why has it got nails? Let me in there. Am I allowed in there?
Yeah, open it up. So the plans are going to be on the very bottom. You've got all your white metal fittings, which are stapled here.
I'm not going to open the bag for fear of losing everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are these?
Yeah, they're parts of the hull. Okay. So it's a framework hull.
Do you have to thread these little round things?
Yeah. You're going to need a needle for that. So here is the basic, I guess you call this the keel line. Okay, so all the cross sections fit into here, and then you actually plank it to get the shape. And there's the top part of it. So this interlocks like so.
Way more complicated than just paddle pop sticks.
Okay, and that gives you an idea of how big it's going to be, because with all the mast is going to be quite tall. And that's a medium-sized one. And you see how many more bits this has compared to the small one, right?
How many hours do you think might be invested in
sails are in here
this?
as well. So you need to cut the sails and sew them.
Does it float, or is it just purely a model?
It's just a model. Yeah, but they look fantastic. Very old school looking models that you have on your mantelpiece type of thing.
No, it goes straight to the pool room.
Pool room.
If I had one, it would go straight to the pool room.
So that is.
Look at all those metal parts.
Well, you see them here, right? So these are all your metal fittings all the way in here.
Do you have to sew this?
Yes. Very classical. Okay, so in the very, very old days, you used to just buy plans and build from scratch.
Now that they cut
all your bits are in there, yeah. But you still have to do some of the work. And then you go onto the Endeavour, which is one of the bigger kits. It's not the biggest kit we have, but I thought we'd just get 3 different kits just to give you an idea of sizes.
Well, it wouldn't fit on the camera, the bigger one.
And the Endeavour is quite famous. And why is that?
It's the most famous Australian ship we ever made.
That's right. That's one we knew how to make ships.
Yep.
And this one's childproof as well.
Captain Cook bought one over, didn't he?
Did he? Did he buy it fresh from the shipyard?
Oh, probably before he bought it over.
Let me try. Let's try this.
I don't know that it ever made it back home, did it?
It ended up in the sea somewhere.
Was it recovered?
I don't think they recovered it. They left it there. And look at this. Okay, so here's your plans and your instructions. And that's how thick it is. That's all
gonna...
the paperwork or your documentation.
Geez, you'd want to hope you got some time on your hands.
And look at all the fittings here. Okay, you've got the cannons. They're in multiple pieces. Yes. You got the little longboat, which is their rowboat to get onto shore. And just to give you an idea, here's the difference in the cross-section parts.
So building one boat's not enough. You've got to build ancillaries.
A lot of wood.
Wow, that's a lot of string.
And they give you a little base as well.
Well, you need to stand for it. You wouldn't want it falling over. Look at the string. I'm done.
Are you done? No. Is that enough?
That's way too much.
No, that's enough for a wig for me.
You had me at hello.
Hello.
Lots of nails.
Isn't it? Look at how nice the wood is.
What kind of hammer would you use on that?
A little Swiss hammer.
A what?
A little Swiss hammer.
Why does it have to be Swiss?
Because they got a little small head on.
Do
you
they?
don't want to use a full-size hammer.
No.
Smash through your model. So it's got a little head and you can tap these in.
Every Christmas I get a toffee hammer.
I think I could use
all
your strips of wood.
Oh, toffee.
What are we talking about now?
Toffee hammers.
What's a toffee hammer?
You don't know what a toffee hammer is?
No. Can you get me one?
A Swiss hammer is for chocolate.
A Swiss hammer for chocolate. That's a good point.
Oh, is that what? Sorry, that tangent. I couldn't catch that one. There you go. So we also have a Victory, which is bigger than this.
No, that's smaller.
No, there's a bigger Victory. That's a little Victory. I've got the big Victory up front.
This is for the perfect gift for somebody you love. If you didn't want to see somebody for 3 years, you'd probably buy them this one.
Absolutely.
Hey?
For certain.
They wouldn't want to see you next Christmas.
No.
That's for sure.
No.
They'd be scared of you.
Well, there's a lot of work, but once you get it fully built and you get this sort of finish, I mean, that's spectacular.
That's not finished.
Isn't it? So this is what you talked about before. You just leave it as it is without painting, and you'll have this natural finish.
That is amazing.
See, all the rat lines as well. You have to build all those.
The what?
The rat lines. And the lines for the rats.
No, you know all the words. No, I don't know a great deal about 1700s sailboats.
Don't you?
No.
Well, there you go. Learning. So beautiful stuff from Carrel, and they come from Milan.
Milano.
Milan.
In Italy.
Right. In Italia.
You know what you're getting for Christmas, don't you? Hey, that'll keep you quiet.
What am I getting? You're gonna give me a tin of Humbrol, aren't you?
Hey.
That's what I've always wanted. Number 53 gunmetal.
It's even worse that you know the numbers.
All right, we've got no more additions to.
So, people thought it was a HQ.
No, they've guessed that already, haven't they?
No, I don't think so.
I think they've guessed it.
Do we know that it's a Ford or a Porsche?
No, they haven't said that.
Is it a Valiant?
No, that they haven't said.
A Chrysler?
No.
Come on, guys. They're letting me down.
No. I think Baden had it here before.
I think
76 Holden HX Monaro GTS sedan.
Oh, that's close. Well, we'll call it that.
Cotillion white. I think it says Cotillion. I'm squinting. It looks like Cotillion white.
I'm just going to agree.
You're going to agree with all of that?
I don't know otherwise.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I can confirm it is, in fact, a HX GTS, 4-door GTS.
Mm-hmm.
It is white. I can confirm it is a shade of white.
Yes.
It does have a black bonnet.
It does, doesn't it?
Well, a black stripe on the bonnet.
Yes. All right, but we still need to know the weight.
And the cylinders.
And the kilowatts, if we know.
And if it has kilowatts or horsepowers.
Right, okay. All right.
What have you got to show me?
Okay, so apart from that, well, should we look at something over here?
That was traumatic. Show me something over there.
Which bit was traumatic? Do you want to just like sort of rest up and just watch
a
movie?
little bit.
You want to watch a movie?
Please.
All right, let's watch this. This is something that we're highly anticipating.
I hope people say nice things like that about me.
What?
If I was ever remanufactured.
Highly anticipated?
A legend reborn.
Oh, is that what you meant? Look at that.
Oh my God.
Shorty battery. Well, the tensioner and the stiffeners, they look pretty similar. So it's modernized enough so that it can drive really well. You don't have to worry about damaging it or it being an inferior older model. These were cutting edge when they came out.
Well, I had the pleasure of driving one very recently.
Didn't you?
It was still really nice. Retro Robs. And it was still actually really nice.
It's got the sub-C cutouts. That's new.
Shocks will be nice. The hex head screws will be nice.
It's got that Can-Am style body. Back in when Can-Am was big.
No.
In the 80s? No? Now there's big snorkels. There you go. And they've replicated the box art. So that's a picture of the brand new car on there.
Well, we don't, have we seen the box?
Well, that's the artwork for the box.
It is.
It is.
I've got one here.
Haven't you?
Here's one I made earlier. No, this is Bradley's. Bradley Burge from WA. Kindly us his car. And Syrian actually put us in touch with Bradley. So Brad was on his car. This is an original 870C.
It is, and it brings back lots of memories.
Before. Now we are so close to getting the 2023 version. But yeah, so we've got that little clip out now because Yokomo did just release more over the weekend. Was it last weekend or was it Monday?
No, it was just a couple of days ago where the studio shots came out.
All the studio shots came out. So we put it together. Well, BJ put it together into that little clip. So to get people really excited. So jump to our website. Click the Notify Me Now button.
That's right.
And stay up to date.
That's right.
We're expecting worldwide dispatch out of Japan, out of Yokomo, second week of December. So, and they're sick of being asked, is it coming? It is coming.
That's right, because so many people didn't believe it was real.
No, they're non-believers.
That's right, because they said, no, it's just cat images.
I've been a believer forever. Just cat images.
Yep.
I like to believe and have hope. Wouldn't it be nice if Santa dropped one of them down your chimney?
Yeah. He'll be surprised because I've got no chimney.
Tearing up. What do you mean?
I've got no chimney. I've got someone else living above me. They'll be surprised if Santa dropped by. He'll break through the ceiling of the apartment building.
Well, he could come to your veranda or something.
Yeah, you could. That'd be nice.
He's got an elevator. He knows what floor you're on. He can work his way from the bottom.
Yeah, he probably knows technology now, doesn't he?
Well, that's the elevator's a modern chimney.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll have some milk and cookies ready.
Yep. If that's what your Santa likes to eat, that's really good.
That's right. How many Santas are there?
I think there's lots.
I reckon it's the same Santa. No. He doesn't know how to adapt.
Well, it could be Chameleon Santa.
Yeah.
As long as he comes straight from Japan to my house with the 870C 2023, I will continue to believe. I'm putting expectations and demands on him this year. It's got to deliver. No more coal.
So I heard a rumor that the body for the new one has been made from the buck of the original one.
The what?
Buck.
The buck.
You know what a buck is, don't you?
A deer.
No.
A moose.
No.
Reindeer. That's appropriate for Christmas.
It is, but it's not what we're talking about.
Oh.
So the buck is the form which I used to make the body shape.
Did they have that still?
Apparently. I mean, that's just a rumor. Could have been started by me, but I don't know.
I would struggle to believe that, but anything's possible.
But I think they would have had some bits and pieces around.
I sort of hope that they've made a new one because the old one probably isn't very good by today's standards.
No. Well, that's right, because everything has progressed. So it was cutting edge of its.
And I can't even confirm or deny whether this is original Yokomo body.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know since I've seen one.
When I had mine got trashed pretty quick.
Yeah, they did. They're a disposable thing. They still do now. Definitely the under tray, I'd say, is not original because they never lasted either. But this one is one of the real survivors. It does have the original crappy shocks.
Yes.
There's no oil in them because if there's no oil under them, there's no oil in them.
That's right.
And there's no oil under them.
So at least they've matched the color to the original, but the original shocks were pretty awful.
Rubbish. Even by those standards.
That's right.
The first thing people did wasn't we put, I think, associated with a go-to then.
That's right. So I remember having hard anodized associated shocks put on mine.
You would have had all the good bits.
The green springs. It was really
fast.
Copper. It was really fast.
Did you have copper springs?
No, I didn't use the copper springs. The copper springs are softer, weren't they?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just making
but it was going fast around Knox with the PB 2-speed I put into it.
Would have been.
Yep.
Master Joe knows all about that.
He does. You would have heard it scraping all the way around.
Yep.
But they're good memories from when I was a kid and experimenting with stuff.
There you go. So, and we had another worldwide release.
We did.
Have you got graphics for that?
I do have graphics for that. Are they here? Are they the ones?
Because those pictures actually just got dropped today.
Oh, hang on. Let me just
Don't tell me
get
you've lost them.
ready.
That is the Axon TC103.
The TC103.
Now, being Australia's agent for Axon, they make a lot more than just pinions and spurs and oils. They actually, this is the third reinvention of their very own touring car. And these guys, what they put 2 in the Worlds?
They had 2 drivers, and both drivers got into the A at the Worlds. When I say A's, we're talking like, it was top 6, wasn't it?
They were pretty fast. For a very small manufacturer with a very limited factory budget, to have 2 cars in the top 10 is bespoke.
So
and that wasn't these cars. That was
one of the top drivers.
That was the TC102. So this is an improvement upon that.
Yes.
And
so
this is bespoke.
The 1 and the 2 were conversion kits, and this is a full kit.
Full kit, out of the box.
Yes.
How exciting!
So there's actually more photos I've just released yesterday or today.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a very bespoke looking car.
Isn't it? It absolutely looks like engineering art. Like we're used to seeing carbon fiber arms in this day and age, but the way that the alloy goes, the bearing and the out drives, the beautiful, the front universals, everything absolutely looks beautiful.
Doesn't it?
The inserts in the arms, even, so you can adjust flex from, putting different inserts.
Even all the design for the hinge pins and the pillow balls. It's all
bespoke. That is if you really enjoy building and having your really nice RC car, that is for you.
Yeah.
And that will be here probably at the same time.
Yes, they're aimed at the same time. Shipping towards the end of December.
Yep. So the orders are in and they're coming now. And it's surprising how many are actually coming to Australia. So I won't reveal how many we've got and who's got them, because it's secret squirrel information.
Yep.
Isn't it?
You can't let the squirrel out of the bag.
But it's more than on one hand.
Squirrels have got little hands, you know. So what are we talking about now?
As long as you just don't talk about nuts again. That's where I draw the line.
Oh, we got some details.
What? Details of what?
Let's have a look. We've got V8 engine.
V8.
Does that sound right?
Got a V8 motor.
Has it got a V8 in it?
Got a V8 motor. I got to pop the hood and have a look. Got a V8 motor. No, I do know it's got a V8. It's got the hood popper under here. Ooh, that's a nice solid mechanical clunk.
So talk about the Super Dogfighter. Retro Rob said he's hit the notify me button quite a few times.
Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. That means Retro Rob's going to get 10 of them.
Right. Fair enough. What else have we got here?
Smash that button. No, just when you hit that button doesn't mean you're getting stock allocated. It means that you are actually just getting fed newsletters, yeah? Getting news and up-to-date information when it comes.
That's right.
Let's get excited.
We've got no more takers. So, is it a V8?
It is a V8.
It is a V8. Okay, well done.
It's a V8 motor.
We've got no weights left. So we need some more weights.
Well, you need to talk to me about some models.
I got some models. Where was it? I only brought one model.
That will do.
That'll do?
One model is enough from you.
I picked the big one.
Of course you did. It's a Cabana.
It's a what?
A Cabana.
It's a Suzuki Katana.
GSX
1100.
S for Sam.
And they were quite classical. I remember as a kid, Tamiya made all different versions, so it must have been really special for all the time.
These were really, really special. Really,
so aesthetically,
really
though,
aesthetically very modern.
Yeah, look at the bodywork on it.
Technically very modern.
Was it?
Yes, they really, really were very modern. Back when they spent huge money on developing stuff. Had this really cool, unique, modernistic dashboard.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, you might be able to see it here. Let's try and get it on the top camera.
See if we can get it on the top camera there.
Let me see if
they were really leaders in many fields. They never had that sort of really good instrumentation back then.
So it might look a bit grainy, but this is actually really zoomed into the photo on the side of the box of the actual kit. So what you're looking at is the dashboard, the instrument cluster, which is in 1/6 scale. And here's the rest of the bike. And then recently at one of their model shows.
The 750 even had a pop-up headlight. Pop-up headlight on a motorbike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like rotate.
Right, that's funky.
It was really cool.
So beautiful kits on 1/6 scale motorbikes. I mean, these are synonymous. These would be classed in the same sort of, I guess.
Do you have to
as a 12 scale to me car kit?
Do you have to build the chain links? Do you have to build the chains? Are they like floppy?
On this one, no.
No.
I guess it's because the technology when they first released these, this would have been, when's this? In the 90s?
80s.
80s.
82.
Yeah. I'm sure that someone would have a third party individual chain link available for this kit now.
High detail kit.
Yeah.
1982 when it first came out. And it would have been out as a prototype.
Yes.
Wouldn't it?
Yes. But if you're talking about working chain link, I'm pretty sure that they made a 12 scale of the, what was the early Honda bike?
CB 750.
Is it a Honda? Because that has options and you can buy it additionally, like photo etched individual links.
Oh, okay. Well, it could have even been the 1100 Honda. They had the 6-cylinder Honda. Early super bikes. These are really, really iconic. GSX 1100S.
So coming up to Christmas, I thought, why not pick a big kit? Huge kit. Right. And these, I mean, a 12 scale bike, you've built a 12 scale bike before. It feels like building a real bike, doesn't it?
No, not a 12 scale, just a little one.
Yeah, they're 12 scale.
Are they 12 scale too?
Yeah. So they're 6 scale. This feels even more like building a real bike.
Yeah, well,
it's got all the lines, all the plumbing.
Probably working suspension too, I'd say.
Not too sure, but could be.
Oh, you're you know these things.
I don't remember.
You know things.
I don't remember this one. But how good does it look?
It's a big box.
Open cow. See all the engine.
It's got a cow.
Yeah.
You're too much for me today. Too much.
Different than last week. No different than last week, really.
Oh.
I've got guesses on weights.
Do you want to see my sexy body?
Oh, please.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah. That is definitely sexy.
It's not my sexy body.
It's more sexy.
This is a new one from Biddy Design.
How fresh is it?
Now, you know, one of my pet hates is actually trying to show how beautiful radio controlled body shells are on camera because they look terrible.
You get a good idea.
Have a look at the profile. And we did see the 10th scale GT body of this a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
So this is the Aries 1.
So this is a 1/7 scale, which fits
1/7 scale. It's going to fill your armor infraction, your FSR GT, all that sort of 7th scale speed run cars.
And this will be perfect for upcoming velodrome.
And it's got the hung spoiler. What do you call that? I don't know. The underhung. I don't know. But it's got proper big chunky wing mounts.
I heard him mention it. It's a letter, isn't it?
What's it called? Tony P would know.
It's like an upside down J.
Upside down J. There you go.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Upside down J wing. So that is the Aries 1. So we now have that in 7th scale and 10th scale.
Oh, look how stiff is that?
Super stiff. And it's got this big ridge, this sill on the side.
Yeah, so it's not going to fold in there either.
It's not going to flap in there. It's got lots of strengthening ribs over the front axle.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really stiff there.
And that front air dam, that's pretty stiff too.
And the rear here, I mean, not that it's not pretty, but I can just see somebody cutting that out, and that is still going to be super strong.
Who can you see cutting that?
Not saying. We need to put rocket launchers under the wing.
Oh, we're putting rockets on this one too.
Rockets on everything. Rockets for everybody.
All right.
Hey, we're going to put rockets on here under the wing.
How are we going to operate them? Micro switches or what?
I don't know. Stand back. Light a match and stand back. Doesn't matter. I don't care. As long as they go off in a big... We're going to put them on the X-Max too. Everything's going to have rockets.
Where can you get fuse that actually like burns like in the movies? Can you still get that stuff?
I don't think that. I think it's movies.
Oh, is it?
I think you've watched too many movies.
Oh, isn't that real?
Or cartoons, Warner Brothers.
Oh, they stick it into TNT, don't they?
Not sure.
Oh, well, we'll find out.
Yeah,
nice.
I love this. The Aries one.
Yeah.
7th scale speed runner.
Beautiful.
Brand new. That just came in straight from Italy today. We had a few shipments from Italy this week, huh?
Yes.
The Italians are on fire at the moment.
Aren't they?
Taking over the world. All right.
Now, while we've got everyone here,
yes.
Well, it's a special day today because why is it a special day?
I forgot.
No.
Is it your birthday and you didn't tell me?
No, it's not my birthday. Although I'll take a cake if you got one.
I love cake.
Don't you? You're a cake monster.
What day is it?
Donut day.
Don't think it is.
Isn't it?
It's Advent calendar day.
Oh, it is
24
too.
days of Christmas.
It
When
is.
do you start? Do you start at day 1 or do you start at day 24? I get confused. 24 days till Christmas.
It's a countdown, isn't it?
Is it a countdown?
Is that how it works?
So.
Oh, okay. We've got it as day 1.
Are we
So day 1
Are we
is today.
It's like demerit points on your license. Do you earn them or do you lose them? You know.
Well, you're getting more as we go on. So day 1, which is the 1st of December,
That's
we have
today.
specials. That's right.
And every day up until Christmas, up until Christmas Day,
Yes.
24 days of fury, there's a special on every
Yes.
day. And it's different from the day before.
That's right.
And it's going to be different the day after.
Yes.
You never know what it's going to be.
That's right.
Oh, what is it
Okay,
today?
so the specials only last a day. So today is the special on Team Coralie cars.
And that's the big 8 scale.
Huge stuff.
And 6 scale and 5th scale.
So
batches.
it's all 15% off until the end of today. 15% discount.
Plus free shipping. That's madness.
Isn't it? Isn't it? That is like full on crazy.
The crew over at Hobbyman will be going nuts for this stuff.
Won't they?
Hey?
Won't they? That's right.
Hope they've got more than 6 rolls of tape on hand. They're
So
big boxes.
hopefully everyone can see this now because I can't actually see what I'm showing people.
What do you mean?
Is that what they're seeing? No, it is what they're seeing.
Are your
Okay,
pants
so
on? Your pants on?
my pants are on. So if you can see here where I've got the cursor over the advent calendar.
Yes.
So just click that every day and that
Click that.
will show you.
But I can see what's next to it.
There you go.
That says
Oh,
Corral. You've done that
the wrong
wrong.
one.
You've clearly done that wrong.
Haven't I? Oh, it's here. That's the one next to it.
Click that one.
Click that one and it'll take you straight there. There you go.
You said that with utter confidence before it moved. I
Oh,
love
I
that.
was still confident even when I picked the wrong thing.
That's right.
So that is where you'll see all these on special. And you save heaps of money.
And
But you only get one day.
You're not just saving 15%. That could be $130.
Well, look at it. So it's 150 on that one.
What?
Yeah, 150 on those big ones.
Our competition's got no chance.
No chance at all,
We're smashing them.
aren't we? So there we go. Now where am I now? I've lost my place. Here we go.
Does everybody know that this is happening?
Who?
Everybody. You know who I'm talking about.
Did we discuss this in the meeting before?
I don't know. Could get somebody really upset.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's fantastic.
There we go.
Flash sales for the whole month.
That's it.
And you won't be able to keep up. You won't know what's coming.
No.
It'll be a surprise every day.
That's it. That's it. So make sure you go to the website and just check out what the daily Advent special is going to be. Brand new special up until Christmas Eve.
Do you want to have a look at your brand new HX GTS?
Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. Let me see what the last guesses were. Let's see.
Go
Oh,
for it.
Retro Rob, 1076. That's too heavy.
Too heavy.
Dazzle the Moo, 980.
Too heavy.
Is that too heavy?
It's too heavy.
All right, which means Baden's 995 is too heavy as well.
Yep. Let's go to Overhead Town.
Overhead Town.
Oh, it's got a big V8 motor.
What I do-
You can do the zooming.
I will do is the focusing. There we go. What's that big chunky round thing on the top?
Got a 5.0 litre motor in there. It's an Australian motor.
Is it?
308.
Why is it orange?
That was just the colour of the era.
Why is it?
Mm.
I don't mind oranges.
Don't you?
No.
You've never lived unless, you know, for kicks, you used to turn them upside down to make your car noisier. I think that's when you know you're old. Did you ever flip your air filter lid upside down? Tony did. Tony's laughing.
I never had one of them.
You did, didn't you, Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Tony did.
I had a little rice burner, mate.
Well, you probably took the air filter off, no?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
drove around the block without an air filter.
Did you? Did it feel fast?
It sounded fast.
Yeah, especially when I had a
But
VTEC.
then after that, I thought, oh, it's probably sucked in a whole heap of bugs.
Yeah.
So I better put something over that.
Puck it up.
That's it.
There you go. Have a look at the detail in the radiator shroud.
Oh, it's got a little sticker there.
Warning sticker, the
Yeah.
alternator bracket, water
Oh,
pump.
look at the radiator cap. Is that actually a different color as well, the radiator cap?
Mm-hmm. That's even got the bands for the radiator hoses.
But look at the pressing. Yeah,
What are you trying to show me?
that looks pretty authentic, doesn't it? That
That
metal
is
pressing
authentic.
there. Oh, look at the battery.
The battery's painted.
Yep.
Jack A is going to be out of business.
Isn't he?
Hey?
No kit's going to compete against this.
Got the washer motor, the brake master cylinder. Really cool. And if you're looking for the distributor, it's at the back of a motor.
Is it?
Wow, it's a
Should I
holder.
pull it out now? Let us go wider.
Oh, Have a look at that. That is crisp. That is a beautiful white. It's stark. It's not like Tesla Westinghouse fridge white.
Yeah, it's not super cool.
But it's not.
But it's pretty pure, isn't
warm, yeah. I like it. Oh, this must be an upmarket version. It's got a...
What's it got in it?
It's got the...
It's got a spare.
It's got the rear demister. It's definitely got a spare. Don't you remember when you had the spare just rolling around in your boot?
No.
And you had the relief cut in your fuel tank? No, to hold it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the fuel tanks aren't there anymore because apparently it's dangerous. If you get hit in the back and catch on fire, they don't want that anymore. So fuel tanks are not there.
Is that a bad thing, catching on fire?
Yeah. And the tyres used to even be pumped up. Now you've got to like disassemble the car, get the tyres out, pump the tyre up. They're like deflated, compressed.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
What is it, like a can thing?
You're not used to drum. Some cars have cans.
Right.
Some cars have compressors.
Right.
I owned a car once that didn't even have a spare tyre. It gave you a compressor and a can of stop leak.
Yeah.
That was your fix.
My brother's car's like that. He's got one of those original remake minis.
Is it?
Yeah. It's got a can of thing in it.
Yeah. No spare.
Yeah.
No spare for you. Look at the undercarriage. Is it
Who's
numbered?
undercarriage?
With the cars.
It's got twin pipes. With a big sway bar?
What? It's got to be a handling masterpiece, doesn't it, being an Australian muscle car?
What? What, with a big, thick sway bar?
What, that's what Australian cars are known for.
And so these are actual gills on the side?
Gills?
Yeah.
Doesn't breathe underwater.
Doesn't it?
Fluted guards, yeah. That was a styling option of the GTS.
Right. Oh, it was an option. They didn't all come with them.
Well, it was a GTS thing.
Right.
And then if you didn't have one, you used to put those guards on or cut them out and put them in your car.
Oh, okay.
Make it a GTS.
Cut and shut it.
Why not? Got to be vented for fun. There you go. That's all I've got to say about that.
Beautiful. And it's even got that the tinting across the top of the windscreen.
Yeah. It would be
That's
even...
a very Aussie thing, isn't it? The tinting across the top of the
I
windscreen.
don't know that you can say that.
Can't we? I already said.
Well, it
I
could
can't
be.
take it back now.
Could be.
I'll have to edit it out.
It's bloody hot. You can bet that it would have had leather, vinyl interior.
Oh, Bernies.
Really shiny belt buckles. You remember getting in the car on a hot day when you're a kid and burning?
I remember.
Like you scalded your thighs and I can't touch anything. You had no air conditioning, so you like had to... No? You had to like palm the steering wheel. You got the oven gloves on, try to drive. Now you got the belt buckle that's burnt in the side of your hip and stuff. Real world struggles of being old. And this would have had a stereo system where it would have had one speaker in the back and one in the front. That was...
Was that mint?
That was mint. That was an
mint.
option.
Twin stereo mono.
That's right. Or else it would have just had one in the dash. Because to run a wire to the back, that was like too much for the Australian car industry.
Well, it's hard to get it through all the little gaps.
It's just really good that it had disc front brakes.
It's helpful, isn't it?
That was a big selling point. Disc front brakes, you can bet it had drums on the rear until about 1993.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, very good.
Excellent.
What
else we got?
No, that's it.
That's it. We've done
Did
everything.
you get the weight? Nobody got the weight.
No, we haven't weighed it yet. We're going to have to do that.
I will do it.
A final go.
I'll do it now.
Is 925.
Nope.
That's too low, isn't it?
It's too low.
Oh, Matty Jenkins is on.
These guys have been hopeless.
What you got there? You got a speed controller.
I've got a speed controller.
Yeah.
Matty Jenkins is looking for his MO 2.0. He's hoping that it's in the studio.
Is he?
Yeah.
And?
That's not in the studio.
Right.
Here we go.
All right, you're going to check it?
Are you watching? Can you see?
949 it says. 944 it says. 944. Okay, so on that part of the table it's 944. I don't think anyone guessed that, which is a good thing. Oh, look at that. Baden McDonald said 944. Did he just see that or what? There you go. Oh, what are you doing? You're resetting it again.
Reseating it?
Resetting.
Well, like my hair.
Mine. Oh, there you go. 948 back.
It's subjective. These scales are subjective.
Plus or minus 10 grams.
946. That's what I got originally. 940.
There we go. There we go.
Don't tell Australia Post that that's how we weigh our mail.
Well done. Thanks for
because it's not.
Thank you for joining us once again for a fun episode of Friday afternoon.
I had some fun. Welcome to December.
Hearns Hobbies
Merry
in Melbourne.
Christmas, everybody.
is December the 1st. And remember, Advent calendar.
Advent calendar.
Super crazy special.
A huge thank you for Tony P.
Yes, for showing his really fast award-winning car.
Come in and see Station Master Will.
Yes.
For all the train stuff.
Yes.
And check out his news program.
Yes. So his news has come out today, and we'll be sharing that link as well. So catch up with that.
Fantastic, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. See you next week. Bye-bye.